Hello everyone, my name is Jessica with Crypto Noobs, and today I will show you how to get ChainX. And if you're not familiar, ChainX, as it says here, is the earliest launch project in the Polkadot ecosystem. ChainX is committed to the research and application of Bitcoin Layer 2 expansion, digital asset gateway, and Polkadot second layer relay chain to realize cross-chain asset exchange, leading the new direction of Bitcoin Cross-DEFi. And if that sounds too complicated for you, don't worry. I guess in simpler terms, you can say that ChainX is a bridge between different blockchains. So for instance, with BTC, what ChainX allows you to do is to have the Polkadot wrapped version of BTC running in a Polkadot ecosystem. So you're able to do a lot more than you would with Bitcoin at the moment in its own blockchain, where, as you probably know, the only thing really you can do is use it as a store of value. So this will definitely be very, very useful in the future, and I'm very bullish on this project. I have done a lot of research, and I think that ChainX has a promising future, and it was even mentioned and featured on the Polkadot homepage, and I've been looking at the team and all the different things that they've been working on, and it looks great. And as you can see here, actually there is going to be a halving of PCX rewards, and it functions actually really similarly to Bitcoin, where the supply is limited as well to 21 million PCX tokens, and the rewards that you get from mining ChainX and Bitcoin actually get halved every so often. And so for ChainX, it is going to happen in about 3 days. So, as you know, if you have followed the price of Bitcoin and looked at the history, you would know that looking at the historical trend, the price of Bitcoin has risen around the times of halvings. And so I think we can expect that the same thing will happen with ChainX. So definitely get on this as soon as you can. Hopefully you're watching this before the halving happens, but if not, that's okay, because you can still get a pretty good value out of this, still getting in pretty early. And also the staking rewards with ChainX are pretty good. At the moment, they're about 40%. At the time of halving, it's going to be about 20%. And if the value is going to increase as expected, then even at 20%, the staking rewards are still pretty good. So overall, this is definitely an asset that you should keep your eye out on if you're not buying, at least not now, maybe in the future. And today I will show you how to buy it without spending too much money on fees. I will talk about different exchanges and ultimately the ChainX wallet that you will end up having your PCX on. So to start, I am going to purchase something on Coinbase. So here I am on Coinbase.com, and I'm going to be purchasing some XLM. And the reason that I'm going to buy XLM is because with XLM, the transaction fees are really low. This is not the fees that you are charged when you buy the XLM. So here I'm going to show you, I'm going to be transferring money from my bank account and get $505, and the extra $5 is just to cover any transaction fees. Actually, I'm going to increase it to $10 because I want to get about $500 worth of PCX. And so here there is a Coinbase fee for purchasing, but that is different than the transaction fees for sending XLM over to another exchange or a wallet. So I really like XLM because of the low transaction fees. So I will show you when I will be sending it over. And unfortunately, you're not able to get You're not able to get PCX directly on exchanges. They're still not yet listed, and it's because they're not, well established yet, like other more common ones like Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. So to get coins or tokens like PCX, you have to just do a little bit more work. And even more work if you want to save money on fees. So that's exactly what I want to show you. With Coinbase Pro, you're actually able to save even more on fees when you transfer your money from your bank account. But the reason that I'm not doing that today is because the funds that you get on Coinbase Pro are not available to be transferred out of the exchange right away. Whereas on Coinbase, the regular Coinbase, you're able to transfer the funds right away. And for the purposes of this video, I will be using Coinbase just to show you all the steps right away, so I don't have to wait 3 days, especially since the halving is happening in 3 days, so I don't have 3 days to spare at the moment. And so that is why I'm using Coinbase. But if you have more time, I would recommend that you check out Coinbase Pro, especially since it's actually free. Even though there is a pro in the name, it's actually a free service. It's not the same as Coinbase. It's a little different. It has some features that Coinbase doesn't have and also lacks others. So I would just suggest that you check it out to see the difference, and highly recommend it if you want to save some money on fees. Okay, so now that I've purchased my XLM, I am going to be sending it to my Kucoin exchange. And I already have my Kucoin account set up, so if you don't have a Kucoin account, get that set up, do the KYC verification if needed, and you'll be ready to go. If you've never used Kucoin for any transactions, I would recommend doing a test transaction just to see that everything is working properly, just maybe sending a little bit of money over, maybe a little bit of XLM over or something. So I already did it before, so as you can see, I did like a little test transaction, so I have about 98 cents worth of XLM just to see that it's working. And I'm going to be sending over everything that I have on my Coinbase account. So this step is very important. Make sure that you're reading everything properly. As you can see here, it says, please specify both memo and address to deposit XLM to your Kucoin account. Okay, so I am going to copy the address, and I am going to copy the memo as well. And I'm going to put, well, okay, let's see if I can do send all. All right, so it's only showing that I have $1.88, so I'm going to refresh. And again, I'm going to, well, I guess I paste the memo first, and then the address. And send all, and then want to verify that everything is correct, because you do not want to lose your funds. Everything looks good, and as you can see here, it says that the payment received is less than a minute, so it's going to be really fast. This is another reason that I like to use XLM. And two-step verification. Great. And I was monitoring the price of XLM today, and it's pretty steady, so that's another reason that I like to use XLM to transfer money around on exchanges and wallets. Another good option is Litecoin. That also has pretty low transaction fees. Right, so I'm going to check my account to see if I have if I have more XLM now. Okay, so I clicked on withdraw and it seems that I have received my XLM, and here I will be able to withdraw it, but not right now because actually I'm going to be using this XLM to get some PCX, and I will show you how to do that right now. So first we click on spot trading. And if you're a beginner, don't get too intimidated by the interface, just follow my steps and you should be okay. So here we're going to find the XLM and USD pair. USDT, sorry. Okay, so then I clicked here on transfer and I'm going to transfer money from my main account to my trading account. I wish that I could just put max, but I cannot, unfortunately, so I'm going to just type the amount. Hopefully that's everything. So then you will put your trading password. So after that, you're going to click on market, best market price. You are going to sell your XLM. So put 100% and then click on sell. And now you have some USDT. And now you can trade the USDT into PCX. So I'm going to type PCX. And let's see, so right now it doesn't seem like, oh no, I do have the USDT. Okay, so I'm going to buy PCX, so I need to click on 100% here and then click on buy PCX. And as you see, it's about 500, which is exactly what I wanted, and that's why I put 510 to offset any fees. So I'm going to click buy PCX. And that's it. And now we have some PCX. Okay, so I'm going to click on transfer again, and I'm going to transfer the PCX from my trading account to my main account, because this is how you're going to be able to withdraw the PCX onto another exchange or wallet. In the next video, I will show you how to do that. Okay, so I'm going to, again, I cannot put the max, so I'm just going to type it out. I don't know why they don't have this feature. Okay, great. So now I have transferred the PCX into my main account, and if I go to assets, we should see the PCX in our main account, and we should be able to withdraw it or do whatever with that information, with that value. Okay, so I'm going to click on main account, and here is PCX. Oh, I did forget to mention, so Kucoin does take a 0.3% fee, I believe, for making those trades, so that's why it's a little bit less. It's about $497 in USD worth of PCX that we have in our account. So yeah, here it is. I have about 68 PCX that I bought. And I can transfer it anywhere that I want. And that's it for purchasing the PCX. In the next video, I will show you how to transfer it to a PCX wallet. So that will be off an exchange. And with that, you will be able to stake and earn some passive income with PCX, which is great. And it's quite simple. So wait until part 2 to find out how to do that. All right, see you soon.